Welcome to this week's Weekly Roundup. This week we started looking at genetic engineering, and that's where we take a gene from one organism and we move it into another. This means we can change the characteristics of the organism that receives the gene. We can do things like make a fungi which produces things like human insulin. Instead of getting it from pigs, we can get it from something like yeast, and that works better. It makes the insulin better than pigs do. It's more like human insulin because it came from the same gene. What we do for that is we take the gene that we want, so we get some cells from the human or wherever the gene's going to come from. We use a chemical called a restriction endonuclease, don't worry about that, to cut the gene out. We insert that gene into a ring of DNA called a plasmid, which we get from bacteria. Bacteria make them naturally. And then we put that plasmid into a new bacteria, and we get it to produce the new substance that the gene codes for. You don't say you put it back into bacteria. If you say you put it back into bacteria, the SQA won't give you the mark. You have to say you put the new plasmid into new bacteria. Watch out for that one, that trips people up. And we can do things like make animals or plants grow faster. We can add things like disease resistance. We can take ones that already grow faster and make them tastier, or we can increase the shelf life. So if you could put tomatoes on the shelf in the shop, instead of going mushy after maybe a few days, they might last a couple of weeks before they start to go mushy. And that's what we did this week.